Dryft City Kyngs is an open-world life sim and racing hybrid RPG for Steam and Nintendo Switch. If that meant nothing to you, let me put it this way, it's a cozier cartoon GTA. Set in the eponymous Melbourne-inspired Dryft City during the late 2020s, a lifelong office worker yearns to break out from their mundane life to fulfill their true calling, to become the best drift racer the city has ever seen.
Yo, what is this? This is the question and answer video for Dryft City Kyngs. And I'm here with Sal Fontaine, the artist.
Howdy. How we going?
So, Nonsense Machine. What is Nonsense Machine? Nonsense Machine is the big new thing, alright?
It's the hottest game company.
Nonsense Machine is 3 people. Me, Dweeds, I'm making the game. Sal Fontaine, he's the artist. He's doing all the graphics. And we have Raymin. She is the UX, UI, narrative, and game designer. And she's the reason this game makes sense. Just a quick background on why this video exists. It's because the game has been in development for more than 2 years, and to date we haven't put out any playable build for the public yet. So there's a lot going on in the game, and we are constantly posting out of context screenshots on Twitter and other places. And we've got our Discord where we're talking about the game, but no one knows what we're talking about because no one can play the game yet. So I was just thinking people don't know what we're talking about when we're talking about the game. So maybe they've got some questions, some things they're wondering about the game, and they haven't really had a chance to ask it and get an answer. So jump in our Dryft City Kings Discord, jump in the Wonderland channel, and ask your questions if you have any, and we'll try and answer them all in a video, which we're doing here. Sal, let's go through the questions. We have a few in the Discord.
Yep, alright.
Let's go.
So we've got the Mutant Space Dancer, number 1. So they ask...
what's the planned scope of the game, without giving anything away? How big is the game supposed to be, planned to be? And is there a main storyline?
That's a question?
This is a good question. Shout out Mutant Space Dancer. The game is structured like this. It's like a core story, like an RPG, one-player story that you play from start to finish in chapters. And that's the game. Quest. That's how you beat the game. But there's also a ton of stuff around that. You don't have to be doing the core story all the time. You can go out and explore. You can go out to the pub at night and drink not alcohol. You can go for a race whenever you want. Whatever, you can help out your friends. You can help out some penguins. So there's a lot of extra stuff to do outside of the core story. But in terms of this question, I'm going to talk just about the core story. It's just easier. There's going to be 6 to 7 chapters. In terms of how long a chapter is, I'm going to just let you imagine that, because, I don't have a really good answer for that yet. I want it to be like 5 to 10 hours. Realistically, the core story will probably take, if you're really good at the game, maybe like 6 hours. If it's your first time and you're playing through it like a normal person, not an elite gamer freak, then maybe 10 hours? Question mark? But if you add in all the extra stuff and exploration and things you can do for fun, I'd say at least 10 hours of good stuff. 10 to 20, maybe even 30. Who knows?
We're not mindlessly filling it just for the sake of hours. It's actually a game that you want to play. But what's there is actually, it's got some good heft to it. It's got some good game to it. It's not just...
It's quite juicy. If you played any of my other games, this is definitely the biggest game I've ever made. And that's why it's taking so long. And that's why we've got Sal here, doing all the art. Because that's why it looks good. One thing I have been telling people is that you can go inside more buildings in this game than you can in GTA 5. How's that?
That is impressive.
Doesn't really tell you anything about the scale of the game itself. It's just that we beat GTA 5 in something, and that is the number of buildings you can enter.
Take that, Rockstar.
Yeah. Let's move on. We have a question from a young man named Sal. And the question is
the game good?
Do you want to answer that?
Shock horror. Yeah, the game is fun.
The game is good.
Alright, next question. A real question from Diseased Snail.
How far will customization be taken? And will players be able to create anything of their own to place in the game, such as either directly or through the Steam Workshop?
I'll just touch on the Steam Workshop stuff. How does that sound? And then you
Yeah.
the rest of the customization. Yeah. So we got this question. We're like, Steam Workshop. At the moment, there's nothing planned, but we're interested in it. We've had a little bit of a chat with them. But nothing yet, and if it is, it'll be after launch. So for now, nothing. But never say never.
Yeah, exactly. I never knew what Steam Workshop actually was, so when you told me, I was like, maybe we can utilize this. But because the game's already been in development for 2 years, without me knowing what Steam Workshop was, there was nothing planned for that. In terms of creating your own content, you can do that within the game. In the in-game OS on the laptop you can use, there's a paint app called Mogu Paint. Very basic, but you get to draw your own pictures. It's kind of like the Animal Crossing. You can like draw your own. Excuse me. You can draw your own clothes. You know that it's similar to that, and it's not implemented yet, but it is planned that drawings you draw in the Mogu Paint app can appear around the world, like as a poster.
Yeah.
And there's clothes customization. You can change your clothes. You can even get surgery and change your face, and you can even get full body tattoo. Change your skin color. You can be green. You can be purple. Like the kid from My Best Friend is an Alien, or whatever. Plesket. You can be Plesket. You can have blue hair and purple skin.
Hell yeah.
And you can also change the color of your car. Just like GTA, you have primary and secondary color.
It's not you're not going to be able to spend 4 hours customizing your light. Your front headlight. It's we haven't got quite as many headlight options.
You can spend 4 hours choosing 2 colors if you're pedantic. Yeah, so there's you've got some freedom within the game. Some freedom, not much, just like real life. Let's move on. Thanks for that question. Oh. It's the same person, Diseased Snail. Just an additional question. We'll put the picture on the screen. It's well, you can see it, right? You can see the picture right there, can't you, Sal?
It's a very handsome pig boy. He's got sunnies on. He's got a little nice little hay hat. He's out there enjoying the sun. It's a nice day. It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. You can tell in the picture that it's a Sunday. You called it a hay hat? Is that
straw hat?
Straw hat. Hay hat. I like that.
I got barnyard on my mind. Just hay.
And the question is,
will he be added to the game?
I'm not gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna say no. Next question.
So cons, they ask, is
Body type determined exclusively through clothing, or is there an option somewhere to choose that?
Yeah, so we've got this question, we started talking about it a bit. I think it boils down to mainly, so we've got sort of one body type, it's a sort of an average build for the character. The reason for that is that as soon as you start adding more body types, it sort of exponentially the amount of sprites you need to do just gets insane. So you're talking up, down, left, right sprites, and then
frame animation.
You've also you got to animate it, and then also you got to adjust each piece of clothing for that body type, and it just sort of gets nuts. So, but as a compromise, what we're thinking of doing currently is having different head sort of options. So maybe thicker, thinner, maybe masculine, feminine. We're not entirely sure on what we're gonna do just yet, but some options to kind of let you role play a little bit more. But through head shape and clothing, hopefully you can find something that either you identify with or you want to role play as.
So the question's asking, is it exclusively determined through clothing? Right now, it kind of is. But right now, if you have like feminine, like long hair, and you're wearing a dress and stuff, it still doesn't
like
quite look so feminine because the standard head is quite. I guess it's a little bit more like masculine looking. If you want it to be a beautiful woman, then I think the last key to that is just having like a more feminine head option, which I imagine you'll go to the surgeon to change. You'll be able to change it. And that works for us too, technically, because we'll be doing that to allow the faces to still fit on the head, no matter what the head shape is. That works for us. But in terms of clothing, it's kind of, if we added a new body shape, it adds like over 100 extra things that Sal has to draw. We just don't have the resources for that,
Find yourself in the city.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Dryft Cities, to Dryft Cities' strongest warrior. And they're asking,
How do you manage writing so much text? Like, how much is it planned? And how is it planned anyway?
I'm going to assume you're talking about like the dialogue, maybe the randomized dialogue that we're posting on Twitter. That wasn't really planned. That was kind of just a big dump of things I wrote. It's just pieces of sentences that are all like compatible with each other, and the game will just randomize like which, build a sentence based on these lists of sentence parts. That's pretty much how it works. And at the beginning, I just wrote a huge amount, and then, ongoing, I just add to it if I have a new idea, take away bits, change bits. So it's not really planned. Let's go to the last question.
Yeah, last question by Schnitz, who his icon also looks like a Schnitz.
will the game have license plate theft?
Will the game have license plate theft?
No.
It's not a GTA crime simulator.
There are no license plates in the game. There are cars, many cars, but no license plates. I don't know if per se is the right words to put at the end of that sentence. But I wanted to use this question as a segue into just quickly talking about how you deal with cars in the game. Because at the moment you can only have one car at a time, and right now, because we're work in progress, you can't get any other cars. And that's a big thing in the game that you should be able to do. There are 10 different cars. There are many different colors.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? So I was thinking, currently the idea of how you get a new car is there's a ride show every Saturday in the burbs where characters will come and show off their cool cars with their cool colors, and you'll be able to make them an offer. So you can straight up just buy their car. Problem is, what happens to your old car? So me and Raymond were talking about this, and we are playing around with the idea of letting the player... Now, this is big news. Exclusive news. The player...
Exclusive scoop.
We might even let the player own up to 10 different cars. Explosion on the video. Oh no, the Car City thing where the guy's eyes pop out and like tie together. Yeah, that's right. Not confirmed, but we gotta see if it's possible, but it should be okay. And look, it's gonna be way better than GTA 5. Because in GTA 5, I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if I'm just like missing something, but I never know what my car's gonna do. Like if I leave my car somewhere, or if my car blows up, or I go to hospital or whatever, like where's your car gonna go? Is it gonna go in the pound? Is it gonna be gone forever? Is it back in your garage? Is it waiting for you outside the hospital? I don't know. That's why I'm too scared to like die in GTA because I'll lose my cool car. Guess what? In this game, if we let you have multiple cars, simple. Your car is just where you left it. Pretty crazy. So, and if we let you have multiple cars, there was going to be like a garage where you can just drive your cars and leave them there. So that's kind of like you can collect your cars there, take a screenshot, post it on Steam, get 1 million likes. But you don't have to. You can do that. You can ditch your cars in the park, in the suburbs if you want. Yeah, so we're playing around with the idea of multiple cars. But you can't steal cars. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's quite a family-friendly game, I guess, relative to some of my other stuff. I'm just going to wrap it up and say thanks for watching, if you made it this far, and there's some things we want you to do now. Listen, we already told you to join the Discord. Get in there.
There's nice folks in there. Come on in.
There's some cool people.
Yeah.
I'm there too. Sal's in there. This is the real thing I want you to do. Get on Steam. Sorry, I just got a text. Get on Steam, search Dryft City Kyngs, and click the wishlist button. Click it really hard, so it wishlists it 10 times.
Smash that wishlist button.
I want you to get a power drill and drill through the left click on your mouse while it's hovering over the wishlist button. Just to make sure it does it.
Bloody millions of games that come out now on Steam. It's insane, and it just helps us. It helps our game be seen. You know,
it's more helpful than you might think. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a quickie, just on the topic of Steam. Steam Next Fest. We've got a demo of Dryft City Kyngs coming to Steam Next Fest in June. So yes, we will finally be able to have a public playable build. Nice little snippet of the game. Please play it when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.